Yo, Florida Man Scoots here in Beaverton, Oregon, getting ready today to load up all our gear so we can roll out Friday morning to Seaside to start the Cannonball activities. My gear here, getting ready to load up in the van. Got some random stuff, plugs, Ziploc bags, GTS parts, a cot for Fernando, wood for the beach, tires, full set of tires, spare set of tires, 130 2012, duct tape, oil, gloves, rags, extra battery, tire parts, Ryobi drill, heat gun, compressor, a bunch of random tools, sockets, stuff like that, hammers, torque wrenches, bungee cords, lift, and of course the Rubiconda tire changer, squeegee, and extension. And did I say extra battery? I'm not too sure. So that's all the gear we're bringing as far as, you know, what to do in the truck. You can pretty much do a 6K on the entire GTS if you needed to, but the goal is to not do anything. Over here we got Joe giving a little wave. Got my Vespa GTS, Joe's ADV, and Amanda's GTS. So tomorrow we're gonna ride these bad boys down the Seaside. Hopefully it doesn't pour too much on us. They're all ready to go. Joe fixed his ABS light. Amanda's got her bike. This little sweet ass rack on the front. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to put my windshield on and my number on. Big shout out to Joe for making the numbers. I have to figure out where to put mine on. Maybe I'll just put it on my top case.
I'll do it for you. I'm a professional.
You're a professional? And here is the rental truck, getting ready to load the gear. Of course, we got a ramp. Let's get up in this bad boy. Can stand in this bad boy. Got a ramp, straps, some random gear, stuff for my support driver, Fernando, GPS, camera, air freshener. It's gonna be all stank up in here. We're good to go. So that's the final prep update. Gonna be heading out, like I said, in the morning, kicking some ass on the road. It's only like an hour drive down the Seaside. After that, be meeting up with all the Cannonball people. I got stickers. I don't know what else I was gonna say after that. Joe's over here taking a selfie. Now if we could just get Fernando up from taking a nap, we can do our stuff. All right, this is Florida Man Scoots. See you in Seaside. Yo, Florida Man Scoots here. Made it to the Seaside Convention Center, getting ready to check in. An absolute spectacular ride from the Portland out here. Got my trusty support assistant, Fernando, running up behind me with a big old stack of SBC stickers to give out. Yo, let me see them SBC stickers, bro.
What's that?
What? You're on camera.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What up,
SBC,
SBC?
Cannonball 2025.
Yo, Florida Man Scoots here. Made it to Seaside. We're all at the rental, getting all our gear ready and stuff like that. Fernando's in the support truck behind me. In the garage here, we got Amanda, Joe, Paul, getting their scooters all ready. I got my scooter here. We did a nice little 70-mile ride from Portland out to here. Tonight, we're gonna go ahead and do the social with all the other scooter dorks and see what's going on, meet some people, hand out some stickers. It's gonna be real nice. Say hi to social, Amanda.
Hello.
Joe, say hi.
What's up? Look, SBC the house.
Yeah. Paul, say hi.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, so we're all here getting ready, doing the social. Don't leave until Sunday at 5 a.m., but that's all right. Got a bunch of stuff to do and people to see and people to meet. So we'll be real busy next couple days, and then we're gonna hit the road hard. I'll try to get updates as much as I can out. It's kind of hard when you're all busy now. Mic test. Yo, Florida Med Scoots here. It is 5 a.m. Pacific time. Got Bobo over here behind me.
Good morning.
Good morning. Got Joe. Amanda. Got the bikes going. Got the family. Everyone's getting ready to roll out. Going to the start line. Got the other family here. Got Fernando in the van doing the Fernando thing. This is crazy, man. 3,800 miles in 8 days. Hopefully we get there all safe and sound. Try to do updates along the way. We'll see what happens. Yo, Florida Man Scoots here on the iPhone this time. Got the SBC crew over here behind me, waiting in on everybody at 5:55. And then behind me you see the cold Pacific coast here, the Lewis and Clark statue. We're gonna go ahead, take a picture of that, and then start our ride. We got 470 miles today, about 10 hours and 30 minutes of actual riding time. So we'll see ya on the trail, road, whatever. Florida Man Scoots out. Florida Man Scoots here. Well, here we are in the mountains of Oregon. See if I can't keep this still in my hand. Absolutely amazing ride. Kind of treacherous, but we're doing pretty good. See if I can't get the crew behind me here. All right, there we go. Got a bunch of people stopping at one of the checkpoints. Joe's getting gas. Joe got lost, but he found us, thankfully. Looks like someone behind us blew their battery or something like that. Offer them some assistance that they want. We're just waiting on one more to come, but yeah, man, pretty good so far. The rain has let up, so hasn't got us, and just having a fun time. I'm pretty sure once we start going down this mountain, it'll be a totally different experience. Here's Joe. He did not stop at the gas station, so now he's got to fill his thing up.
Turn-by-turn direction.
Get a little thing on the back of his head there.
Showing me a line.
Close up on Joe. Joe's serious face. Joe on the super fast ADV coming around them curves.
I'm not crazy as you. You beat my ass.
Oh man, I'll cut that out. Amanda go. Bobo. Yeah. Of course we got Paul over here. Yeah. And this random guy with some sweet ass pants. Yeah.
Right up against your skin.
It was killing. No, I have another layer.
Absolutely gorgeous. Down in the plains now of Oregon. Taking a little break at this horse farm, cow farm. Getting ready to take off here.
One more time.
Yo, Florida Man Scoots here, day 2. Everybody's getting ready to roll out from Pendleton to McCall. It's 5:30, it's a nice, beautiful morning. Yesterday went from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Hopefully won't do that again today, just because it's 370 versus 470, so we're skipping some of the bonus points. As you can see behind me, everybody's getting their gear, getting their scoots ready. Yeah. Over here, we got support truck driver Fernando talking serious business with Amanda at 5:30 in the morning. She's like, give me my coffee, get out my face.
Cannonball coming.
Cannonball, cannonball, cannonball. Walking, walking, walking. Behind me, we got Joe. Joe talking to some other Cannonball people. Fernando creeping up on me, trying to get on my action. Yeah. All right. All right, I'll try to get some more video today, man. It's real hard with the DJI on your helmet. It's so heavy after like 8-9 hours. I'll do the best I can. I'll try to send pictures, updates, post on YouTube if I get around it, TikTok, Instagram, all this new stuff. All right, Florida Man. Florida Man Scoots here, day 3. Man, day 1 and day 2 were so intense. There are tons of people not finishing, dropping out of the race. We stopped at this Evergreen last night. It was a really, really nice hotel. Got back around 7, got gas, got dinner, and just fell asleep. It was intense. The roads were pretty good. Let me get this person behind me waving. There's Fernando. Give a little wave. Say hi, Fernando.
Hi, Fernando.
Hi, Fernando. So we're gonna do the check-in point. Everybody's getting their oil, food, getting fruit. Let's look over here. Let's look over here. Let's get the rest of the crew. All right, you see everyone's getting prepped, getting ready. It's cold. It's 32 degrees. I got my heated gloves on, got my thermals on. Oh, this is nuts, but awesome. All right, I'll try to do more posting on the social, but man, it is so brutal when you get back. You're just so dead tired. I can't even think straight almost. All right, Florida Man Scoots. Bye. Yo, Florida Man Scoots here. Here we are, day 4 of the Scooter Cannonball. Everyone's getting ready. Joe behind me's got a nail in his tire. He's fixing that. We'll have to get that fixed when we get back, maybe change it out. I got Fernando in the support band dealing with issues, people breaking down and stuff like that. John fell over, fixed his coolant hose. Harry fell. He's in the hospital with like broken ribs and stuff like that. Another guy had to be air ambulance. People dropping out left and right. Everyone's like real tired. Myself, 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. I slept hardcore. So I'm good to go. I'm ready for today. Hopefully be a nice day. Not too cool. It's like 42 right now, getting up to 65. You can definitely tell people are getting exhausted. I got all these bikes sitting out here and no one here yet. So it'll be a good day. Florida Man Scoots. Yo, Florida Man Scoots here. Day 5 of the Cannonball, Grand Junction, Colorado. Everybody's getting ready behind me over here. Got Joe, Fernando. Picked up Chris W along the way. He's riding with us. What are you doing? Come say hi?
Just call me Angel of the Morning.
Oh, I guess so. All right. I had a little issue with my top case cracking. I had to get a local welder. Guy was pretty good. Put a bar. My top case won't even close, but hopefully it'll hold at least for the next day, because today should be the last cold day ever. Going to Santa Fe. A couple other issues on the scoot. Light broke off. Accidentally dropped my wet weather gear, so it melted a little bit. You know, it was so windy out there. But everything's looking real good. Halfway over. See you in Santa Fe tonight. Florida Man Scoots out.
All I
Yo, Florida Man Scoots here, day 6 of Cannonball, going from New Mexico down to Texas. Gonna be in Texas for the next 3 days as we finish the Cannonball. We got started real early and I forgot to do a video. Right now we're taking a little gas stop. I got Paul behind me, Amanda, somewhere. And then we picked up another rider, Chris, from Texas, out of all places. So he's gonna show us the way when we get there. So we're kicking ass. Hopefully we'll be on the road about 10 hours a day, 11 hours, switching from the winter situation to the summer riding gear, so that'll be a little bit different. I love you all. Florida Man Scoots out. Yo, Florida Man Scoots here. Day 6 on the Scooter Cannonball in the middle of absolute nowhere in New Mexico. Had to come out here and take a picture of some silos or something. They're like behind me back here. We got a couple people, support vehicles here. Let's see what's going on. We got a couple support vehicles, a couple big scooters, little scooters. Behind me, we got my support vehicle. Let's turn. There we are. There's my scooter. Getting some drinks, getting some food, some more scooters, all kinds of scooters here today. About 2 hours from the hotel. Almost done. Day 7 going to Texas. Day 8 we'll be finished. Florida Man Scoots out. Yo, Florida Man Scoots here, day 7 of 8. This time we're in Texas Pecos. We're getting ready for the morning. Everyone's getting ready up. Hey, Paul. Yeah, what's going on? Got all types of scooters out here, but getting ready. Rando in my photo. Pretty decent hotel. The scooter shot just got coming behind me. Looks like another one. All right, try to be safe out here. Make it in one piece to Texas. think he's gonna break off and go see his family, or what's he doing? Keep going in. I don't know. Keep going. Oh, there she is on the right. There's Pete. Go like, all right. There's Mark. Oh man. All right, park over here on the left.